People know this place as the Temple of Dawn, an ancient temple beside the Chao Phraya River that has stood alongside Bangkok for centuries. Every year, millions of visitors come here to admire the beauty of its towering central spire rising above the water.
But beyond its remarkable architecture, this temple also holds stories of history, faith, and the beginning of a new era for Siam. From the arrival of King Taksin at daybreak following the fall of Ayutthaya, to the intricate decorations of porcelain and broken ceramics once carried across the sea aboard Chinese trading ships, this place became more than a historic landmark. It became a symbol of renewal after one of the darkest moments in Thai history.
Welcome to Infinite Tales. Today, we explore the hidden stories of Wat Arun through details many visitors quietly pass by. And perhaps, by the end of this journey, you may never see Bangkok in quite the same way again. When you look closely at the floral patterns and colorful porcelain covering the temple, you might assume they were made from rare and precious materials. But in reality, many of the ceramics you see here once arrived in Siam aboard Chinese trading ships that crossed the sea centuries ago. During the 19th century, under the reign of King Rama III, trade between Siam and China was flourishing. Large Chinese junks carried silk, tea, and porcelain across the South China Sea, arriving in Bangkok through the Chao Phraya River. And to help stabilize the ships during their journey, broken or unused ceramics were sometimes used as ballast. But once the ships reached Siam, those discarded fragments found a new purpose. Instead of being thrown away, craftsmen carefully reused thousands of porcelain pieces to decorate the temple's towers and surrounding structures. Piece by piece, they cut, arranged, and embedded each fragment into the surface by hand, creating the intricate patterns that still shimmer above the river today. And perhaps this is one of the most beautiful stories hidden within Wat Arun. Because things once broken or overlooked were transformed into something the world now travels thousands of miles to see. If you have ever climbed the central tower of Wat Arun, there is one thing you notice immediately. The stairs are incredibly steep. In some places, they feel almost vertical. But this was not an architectural mistake. It was intentional. In Buddhist and Hindu cosmology, the central prang of Wat Arun is believed to symbolize Mount Meru, the sacred mountain considered the center of the universe. And climbing toward the top was meant to represent more than simply reaching a viewpoint above the city. It reflected the idea of a spiritual journey, one that requires effort, focus, and careful steps along the way. And the higher you climb, the wider the view becomes. The Chao Phraya River, the rooftops of the old city, and the movement of Bangkok unfolding below. Perhaps that is why so many visitors remember this climb so clearly, not only because of its height, but because of the feeling
of seeing the world differently, for even a brief moment. Have you ever wondered why this place became known as the Temple of Dawn? The answer goes beyond the beauty of sunrise over the river. It is connected to a moment in history, one that changed the future of Siam forever. In 1767, following the fall of Ayutthaya, King Taksin led his people through a time of chaos and uncertainty. After traveling through the night by boat, he arrived at this place just as the first light of dawn began to appear above the Chao Phraya River. According to historical accounts, the moment was seen as a sign of hope and the beginning of a new chapter. Not long after, Thonburi became the center of a new kingdom, and this temple became one of the enduring symbols of renewal after a period marked by war and loss. Perhaps that is why Wat Arun continues to leave such a lasting impression on those who visit today. Not only because of its beauty, but because it quietly reminds us that even after the darkest night, dawn still returns. Thank you for joining Infinite Tales. And if you believe that every place carries memories waiting to be discovered, then our journey is far from over. Until next time, in the next story.